everyone, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Historical Recreations. Today we're going to be creating Sunken Treasure. Would you like to learn how to create these ancient style coins? Sure, you're in the right place. Join me. Before I ever go into a project, I usually create a mock-up of what my props are going to look like. And I had to do some research on what these ancient coins and sunken treasure look like from the ocean. And I had came up with the size, roughly about the size of a 50-cent American piece. Roughly, it was a larger size coin. And I wanted to work on two different colors for this tutorial. The silver, which I'm absolutely in love with. I'd probably do just all silver coins, and also gold coins, because both of them were pulled up from the ocean. Another thing I had noticed, there was a lot of symbolism on the coins that they were finding. This type of cross on here and a square, like a shield type of pattern with different types of textures in there. A lot of them had faces on them, look like ancient Italian or Roman individuals. And I also noticed there was a lot of different style patterns, like these pointed triangle patterns on here, and also the divots. So I also had worked on trying to replicate numbers, and I had to do some, as you can see, I screwed up over here, but creating like a date 1693 and then trying to replicate it backwards. As you can see, everything needs to be carved into our molds in reverse, because that's what it's going to come out like. And on the bottom over here, these are the main symbols that keep popping out to me. The cross that I saw on a lot of the coins, and soft letters with the top and the bottom legs on it, the shield pattern, the round pattern, and the divots, and even some crowns. So today, let's put all of these in our sculpting. For our lineup of materials needed, today I'm using an alpha black number 999 and alpha black silver number 995. Both these are acrylic paints, and also today I'm using a shield acrylic number 639 olive green. A little bit hard of a color to find, but you can actually mix this up. We're going to be using different blocks of soap from a dollar store. Actually, I have 4 bars. And I'm using some little sculpting tools over here. Nothing more than plastic sculpting tools that you'd find in a clay sculpting set. Lots and lots of glue sticks. That's how we're going to replicate the coins, and our handy dandy glue gun. Anything else is in the tutorial. Now I get to demonstrate how I do the carving for the coins. The first thing you need to do is you need to pencil out, or I should say very, very carefully create a shape that you want the coin to be. Now, most of the coins that I have seen so far are very irregular in shape because they were hammered. So that looks like a good size coin right there. I'm using a soft Chinese brush here to pull away the shavings that I'm creating. It's such a soft mixture here. I'm just creating the groove of the coin. So let's now scrape some of that out and make it into a flat surface. There, now you can actually see we've got some depth going on there. Let's clean up the edges a little bit more so we have more of a coin shape here. Now, when you are putting your symbols and emblems in there, like I had shown you before, make sure that they're nice and deep. Let's create that beautiful symbol that we saw in the other coins here, the cross symbol there. Let's create that. Go nice and deep because we want that hot glue to go in there. To those holes. Really like the way that that looks on the coins. Really nice. Verse. So if you wanted to put a number in here, like say let's put the word, or let's just say letter here. Let's put a little A over here. Let's make an A. That will show up in the coin. That will show up on the coin. We made an A. Okay, let's put a number over here. Let's put a 9. Mold here. This is going to look great. And our next step would be to get our hot glue gun fired up and ready to make the mold. This is going to look so good. I can feel it already. All right. Very important things I need to share about making any type of these coins, these and sunken treasure is the first thing is you're going to need a lot of hot glue. That is very important because you're going to be replicating this. And the next thing is make sure that your grooves and marks are nice and deep, and clean out those grooves in between any of your molds that you have created. Make sure it's cleaned out. As you can see, there's still particles coming out. We don't want those in there. We want a nice clean mold. And next thing is to make sure you go from one side with your hot glue gun like this in a back and forth motion, and I'll be demonstrating that. Completely cover the coin from the left side to the right side and make sure it is completely filled. The reason is if you don't, and there's a small space in there, you're going to have a space and a little gap or a mistake in your coin. All right, our hot glue gun is warming up. Glue gun has been sitting there for a few minutes. I want to make sure that hot glue is really, really nice and liquefied. And let's start pouring in our hot glue. Like I said before, start on the left side and fill that in, going back and forth. Okay, making sure that my hot glue is right in there. We don't want any gaps or spaces. The hotter the glue is, the longer that you let the hot glue gun sit there, the more liquefied the hot glue is going to get. It's going to pour more graciously into all those divots that we had created. And we want to make absolutely sure that we have covered the whole entire section. And I'm going to give this a little bit of a tap here for a moment. Like that, make sure that gets in there. Yes. Ooh, I noticed that there was a little section that wasn't done. You got to put that hot glue right in there. Yes, very, very important. And we are good to go. Okay, now I also have this awl, so when this hardens up, we're going to peel that out with this awl. So let's now let this cool and harden. Coins. I'm just going to slice an awl underneath there, and this should just pop. There it comes. Boom, right out. Boom. And there is our coin. There is our coin. Now we do have 2 small holes in there, but we can very easily fix that with some more hot glue on the back. Wow, that came out nice. Look at all the detail on there. Okay, let's make some more. So how to make a 2-sided coin. Now I had just poured 4 more of our coins, and we're going to pop out the coin. Get the first coin that we had created and the second coin, and we're going to put them back to back. So we're going to add a little bit of our hot glue there, being very careful with our fingers not to burn ourselves. Sandwiching them together. Okay, well that's got a nice rough edge on it. Using our hot glue, being very careful. Okay, I'm going to just very carefully sandwich those two together like that. A little bit on this side too. Very, very carefully, just go around the edge. And there you have it. Okay, just blow on that a little bit. There we have a two-sided coin. We have a two-sided coin, and that's going to come out really nice. These awesome, beautiful cast coins that we have created. Now let's mix up the appropriate faux finishes and make them come to life. Now to create the faux finish, today we're using the silver number 995. We're going to put a dash of that out here like this, and we're also going to mix in our olive green for the contamination purposes here. Just a little daub, that's all you need. That's it. It's kind of a hard color to find in the acrylics collection, and a micro dot of black, just like that. It's a brand new bottle I got there. So right now, let's start mixing. We'll put some water on my brush here. I'm using a number 771 Hua Huang today, and going into our silver, and using a little bit of that olive green to create that tainted look to it. That beautiful color that's already forming there. And then adding our black to it, we create the perfect silver finish for our coins. Whoa. And all types of aspects that we had done all of a sudden start to emerge. And I'm just now stenciling it in, pushing the color in there with the tip of the brush, and then smoothing it over because we want a nice smooth finish. Let's do the next coin. Wow. Just add a little bit more silver to that. They're all going to be different, slightly different versions and different colors. Wow, just to see that come to life is so beautiful. Finish all of these coins, and I'm going to let you see what they look like. These came out absolutely beautiful. I mean, the impression and the look of the coins just at present just look so incredible. I love them. Just really, really beautiful. Now, let's put on our faux finish to make them ancient looking. Let's go. So now to create the aging process we're using today, a black number 999. And you're just going to need a little dot of this, and we're going to create a slurry now to age down our coins. What's that in there? Okay, we're going to just age this down with a nice slurry. About 1 to 3 parts here. Okay, and this is going to bring those coins. Look at that. Paint them on there and just let that pool into all of the crevices in the different areas of the coin. All the detail starts to come out. And then I'm going to let you see what they look like when they're dry. Have these beautiful, beautiful coins that just sunken treasure, brought up, brought to life. Got our coins out of the mold. Hey, let's check these little guys out. They look great. Now let's look at the coloration that you need to do to create that faux gold. And if you've seen my tutorial on how to create the medieval crown, you can actually scroll down on my channel and find out how to create medieval and Byzantine crown, or the gold faux finish that you have in there. And I'm going to show that lineup today. This is the yellow deep number 4 acrylic, and then I'm also using a black number 999 and also a silver number 995. These three colors mixed together make the most intense ancient gold color. So let's now mix this up and paint these little guys gold. My three colors mixed out there. We are working with the silver first. We're going to mix about half of our recipe here with some silver. Let's go in now with our yellow deep. Let's blend them together. So what we're creating here is a metallic. Now you're going to start seeing a green tinge. There it is. This is the green tinge that we are looking for that medieval. If you see gold today that looks like gold, you probably also would say, why are you not using just gold paint? No, this is cosplay and faux finishing done the right way. This is how you're going to create that perfect gold color. And we are now dipping in here with a bit of our black. I don't want to go too heavy on it, see, because it contaminates. There you go. All right. Yeah. Okay, very good. I'm going to add a little bit more of our silver here. There. Okay, now we're bringing the metallic line up. Very important to work with your colors. See how I'm using the cross hatching technique over here to mix that color in beautifully? And there we have the most beautiful color for our gold coins. So let's now start going in here using the stenciling method, using the tip of our bristles, pushing that color into all the grooves of our coins. Make another little object over here to work with. And let's paint these guys up. I'm going to finish. Oh man, that looks so good. I love this color already. Let's now finish these coins and I'll show you what they're going to look like. If you love the look of these ancient coins in gold just the way that they are, you can just keep them exactly that beautiful color. However, here on Historical Recreations, we always go the extra mile. And I am using today, again, my brush number 771. And I'm going to, again, create a slurry. This aging slurry that I'm going to apply now to our coins. The application of this color will bring out. Now with the gold, I'm going to be doing a lot more water on there because I won't want, with the silver and the black, they look really, really good together. However, the detailing of the gold, just go lightly. Just go ever so lightly with it, dirtied up just a little bit because it looks so much better with the silver. But we're just gonna detail around the coin just enough, give it just enough information. And here they are. We got the beautiful coins done. Here we have the silver, these 4 over here, and these 4 over here are the gold. Absolutely beautiful how these coins came out, and I'm very, very impressed. I don't know which one I like better, the silver or the gold. If you like which one, tell me and leave a comment down below. I'd like to hear what other people's feedback is on this. Until then, I hope you find a lot of sunken treasure. Gothically yours, Professor M.